Where's your place? Where am I supposed to be? What am I supposed to be working on? What am I supposed to be doing? Who am I supposed to be aligned with? What am I supposed to give myself to? And my looking at strengths and weaknesses and just I think a lot of people will say just really trying to find my place in life. That is a question that all of us kind of have asked ourselves, have gone through, and we're all in different places and different seasons in that. And so whenever we actually get to that thoughtful place in life to where life is more than just having this great job and having family and taking vacation with kids and family, buying a big house, living in a certain neighborhood, doing certain things, getting to a certain place and accomplishment and career, and traveling around the world doing this and that. Again, we all have these desires, and it's all great, it's all good. There's nothing wrong with being ambitious, goal-oriented people, and those that are striving for more and not just trying to sit back and let life take its course. However, there is a life that God has for us. There's a plan that God has for us, and there are desires that He has for us. And part of our job is to figure out how to marry, if you will, or connect our dream and our desires, or align it, maybe I should say that better, align it with God's desires. Because what we want and things that we want, we're striving for, may not be bad things, but you hear people say all the time, may also not be good things, God things, I'm sorry. And we're looking for the God thing. We're looking for the thing that God knows about us and about our future, about our lives, about our destiny, about our purpose that we don't know. We know ourselves to a certain extent, but God, who's our creator, He knows us, and He knows those true desires that really lay within us, that make us tick, that make us who we are. We look at a lot of times the outside, and I like to do this and I like to do this, but the root, what drives that liking? There's a deeper resolve. There's a deeper root or deeper desire inside of a lot of times what we just see with our eyes, or what we feel, because of our circumstance, or even with our hearts. He knows that driver, that initiator, what's at the base, the bottom, the root of the true desire that we have. And that's what He strives to give us. That's what He strives to give us. That's what He wants us to go looking for. That's what He wants us to be in search of with Him, and trust Him, so that we can align those things that we know that we love, and we want to do, and we want to see ourselves as part of, or as what we're to do here on this earth while we're here. We want to marry that with His, because He's the one that sees, as people say, down the street, round the corner, up the hill, downhill. He sees what we can't see, even though we're talking about ourselves. He knows what we don't know. He knows every hair, every little hair on our head. He knows. So I'm not an outdoorsy person, but it's so beautiful outside. I just want to be outside, and because it reminds me, it brings me to a place to where I can quiet myself. I can hear from God. He can speak to me some of these things about what we feel like we know, because it's what we see. And then what He does, he goes deeper into what we can't see. And that's always the root of something. That's always the base of it. That's always where the truth lies, of you and in myself as well. And so that's why I like being out here and talking to God, although I don't like the bugs and everything. That's my desire. That's what I'm seeking. And God is telling me it takes great faith. And that's what was on my mind when I started this whole video. It takes great faith. Because what we're doing is we're trusting God to lead us down paths that we can't see. We're trusting God to with our desires and our will. Someone we can't see, but we know is creator of all and knows what's best for us, but we're trusting him. And a lot of times going against what we physically see in front of us. That takes great faith. But it's not impossible. It is not impossible. With God, we know all things are possible. But I'm reminded of the story in Matthew 8 verses 5 through 13, and he's talking to the centurion. Jesus is talking to the centurion, which is like a general or somebody important of a great positioning in the army. And the servant of the centurion is ill. And the centurion comes and asks Jesus to heal him. And Jesus is like, would you want me to go, to your house? Like most people ask, well, Jesus, come. I need you to come. I need you to be here. If this is going to be done, like, you got to be on the scene. You got to do it. Like, it can't be done if it's not done this way. And the guy says, no. Look, I lead great armies. I lead people every day. I'm a leader in my life. And when I set up the hierarchy of how things should go, this is how it goes. When I set out the word for this needs to be done, or the duty, and these are the responsibilities of these people, and I say go, and they go. So I know how leadership is. You are my leader, is what he's telling Jesus, in a sense. And that's what we're saying to God. You're my leader. You tell me what to do, and I will do it. I have faith because I trust in you. That's great faith, and it's great trust. But you got to have trust to have faith. So, and Jesus acknowledges him and says, oh, what great faith. And he ultimately tells him, go your way. Your servant's healed. And the man goes and he believes, and of course he's healed. But that's what God is looking for from us sometimes, is looking for us to go on a word, because this is what he told us, or this is what he showed us. And because he's our leader, because we trust him, and because we know he knows us better than we know ourselves, that he can see further than we can see, and that we can ultimately, everything that was created in this world was by him. And where we are to go after we leave this world is to him. So he's our everything. He is God. He is all-seeing, all-knowing, sovereign in every way. And it takes a lot to get to that place of great faith. That's going on a word. Not your heart. Not the things that we see, not the things that we hope for, not the things that are like, this could be really good, God, because I got a good plan of how this can lay out. But a word. And a lot of times that word is just a little piece of it. It may just be like he told Abraham, go to a place that I'm going to show you. He gave him more and more promise. And he told him that his seed would be numbered. Numbered to the point where, like, the grains of the sand on a beach. How many grains are on the grains of sand on a beach? If you can count that, that's how many descendants you will have, Abraham. Abraham didn't have no kids. But go. I'm going to take you to this place. I'm going to take you to this place. You just trust me. I'm not telling you the name of the city. I'm not telling you how many miles you got to walk. I'm not telling you all the details. But I'm saying go. And then here's the promise afterwards. That you will be great, and your name will be great, and your descendants will be great. That's going on a word. No details. No details. And that's what it is for us sometimes. So that's my message for today. And I just want to give somebody just a word of encouragement. Pray and let's seek for God's guidance always. But when God gives you a word that you don't want to hear, or just a word that says get up and go, get out of this slump that you've been sitting in, get out of this way of thinking. Stop thinking this is the only way to happiness. This is the only way that you're going to have joy in your life. This is the only way that you're going to be fulfilled. Trust me and go. Get out of this mindset. Let go of this situation. Walk the way that I'm telling you to walk. Let's start living in integrity. Whatever he's saying. And then he gives you a promise, a glimpse that the future will be bright, and that's all you need to have great faith and to walk in the word that he's given me. So that's my message for today. And I hope it encourages somebody out there. It's encouraging me because that's where I am right now. He's telling me to walk on the word that I gave you. You don't need another word. You don't need any more guidance as far as what to do. I will walk with you along the way. And I'll give you more steps as we move. But I'm waiting on you. So who's God waiting on? Get to moving. You guys have a great day, a blessed day, a beautiful day. Do something fun. Get out of the house. Walk down the street. Enjoy this beauty. Even if it's just for a minute. Some of us are working around the clock and other things like that. But take time to enjoy the moments of life. And go to God for your word. What is he telling you to do in this season? What is he telling you about the desires of your hearts that he will give you? Go in great faith in his word. All right, y'all have a good day. Be blessed. Let good one love you. I just got